And trust is the thing that drives us when pressures of life surround us. We will go to what we trust. And what or who you go to when the pressures of life show up at your doorstep really do matter. And the Bible actually speaks to it in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. It's very clear about where we should put our trust. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. It says, all your ways submit to him and he will make your paths straight. It's all your heart and all your ways. The biblical standard for trusting in God is in all things. But what I've realized in many of our lives is that we don't trust God in all things. We trust God in some things. And the tendency for us is that we tend to trust God the most when we're in control the least. You notice this in your life. When there is more month at the end of your money, you tend to trust in God. When the job comes to you and says they're laying you off, you tend to trust in God. When you have a bad health diagnosis, you go and you tend to trust in God. When you and your spouse have more fight nights than date nights, you tend to trust in God, because we will trust in God the most when we're in control the least, because we have no other option. But my question for you today is, you might trust in God when life is bad, but have you stopped to ever trust in God when life is good? Do you still go to God the same way? When you're up for a promotion, do you go to God and ask if this is the right next step for me to take? Or you just look at the numbers with the commas and see that's the direction I want to go? When you finally get into the relationship that you prayed for, that you sought God for, do you seek him and trust him and go to him in the same way you did when you were praying for that relationship? Do you go to God and trust him after the healing, after the restoration, after the miracle? Do you go to God sometimes, or do you go to God at all times?